I'm CJ and I play in a band called Thy Art Is Murder and I scream a lot.
I'm Travis Ryan, I play in Cattle Decapitation, I do vocals, apparently.
I am Colin and I sing for a band called Aversions Crown.
I'm Matt Young and I play in Melbourne band King Parrot.
What has been your favourite and least favourite moment of this tour?
Got to be witty, CJ.
Yeah, I know.
We're not funny enough to do this interview.
The worst part is getting sick. The best part is getting drunk with the guys and then trying to see who can finger the most girls.
Who's winning?
No one. I don't think anyone has fingered a girl on this tour. I think most of us have girlfriends, so there's only like 2 or 3 guys that have the opportunity to finger girls.
And those just suck.
Yeah, and they just really suck at trying to pull pussy, so, you know.
Jack Coombs.
Yeah, and Sean. Yes. It's funny.
So since Thy Art Is Murder have always been a band to decide their tour supports on their own, what made you choose these bands?
Well, King Parrot was introduced to us from our manager. I'd never heard of him, saw a video clip, lost our shit completely and thought we wanted to have a little bit more of a vast repertoire of bands on the tour rather than have like death metal, deathcore band, hardcore band or whatever. So that was an easy find. Aversions Crown, very good friends of ours. Also bringing out new material which is quite heavy, then your shit's going to explode. And Cattle Decap, we wanted to bring out a massive, a big international band that we really liked, and the boys, everyone in the band sort of said, let's ask Cattle Decap, and they were good enough to come to Australia with us. So, the tour's been awesome. There's been no kind of shitty gigs, everything's been cool. Worst thing is a few of us have gotten sick, we've had no accidents, and unfortunately the single guys haven't fingered any girls, but we've still got 2 shows, so we can't count it today because it's an under 18 show, so hopefully tomorrow in Adelaide, someone can get lucky.
That's an all-ages
It's actually an all-ages show.
Yeah, but there could be over 18s. There will be 18s there.
Do you think you've got a better crowd reaction from the all-age shows or the 18+ shows?
We actually thought we were going to get a really bad reaction from the 18+ shows because we thought that maybe we have like a lot of people coming out to see Cattle and King Parrot, and we were like, the token deathcore band that wasn't Thy Art Is Murder. But it's actually been almost the other way around. Like in Sydney, we got a better reaction from the 18+. We had like doing push pitting and like headbanging and stuff than the actual under 18 show, which was pretty mellow.
Surprisingly, the Sydney crowd is probably the best.
Yeah,
Well, it's Thy Art's hometown, so...
Oh, yeah, it's where we kind of grew up. So. But even last night, Melbourne had over 18s is killer. It's the biggest show up tour so far. But definitely over 18 Sydney's, over 18s Melbourne. And I think all ages Goldie was pretty psycho too.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Yeah, that was actually one of the best Goldie shows I've seen in at least
hard venue to get to, and
yeah.
kids come out, so it's good.
Well, we'll see if the Melbourne crowd tonight can top last night.
Yeah, it'll be good, man. I think it'll be cool. Underage, we've been an underage band for a few years, and I think it's just our fans, as well as, you know, Aversions as well, have gotten older, where, you know, King Parrot and Cattle D, like, appeal to the older guys. Sorry, I have cancer, I'm not.
Alright, so for
God damn it!
CJ and
No, I'm not contagious, so I've got antibiotics now.
I'm surrounded by sick people.
Yeah.
It's alright, I'll be on a plane by the time I
Yeah, you will be. You'll have it all the way back.
Alright, so CJ and Youngie, your new albums Hate and Bite Your Head Off have recently been released on big labels overseas, Nuclear Blast and Candlelight. How have the sales been overseas compared to here?
For King Parrot, I have no idea. Our record's only been out for 2 weeks. So, yeah, it came out in Europe a couple of weeks ago. So, I think it's coming out in the States in August. So, I have no idea. But I know one of my friends bought it in Denmark. So,
You've at least sold one.
Yeah. So, that's good.
How about
Start to
you, CJ?
recoup.
Yeah, exactly. Mate, I'll be asking for a check.
How about you?
Yeah, it's good, man. We got some figures back, you know, a few months ago, and obviously released it in Australia. And 6 months later, they released us in the States, and you know, I don't want to drop figures, but you know, they're pretty close on par with Australia, even if they were brought out 6 months later through Nuclear Blast in Europe and the States. But yeah, we're just super stoked, man. Everything's been really well for us in the last 18 months. Can't put a foot wrong, which is surprising. We've had so much bad luck, and you know, this album's just like driven us up the ranks a bit, so it's been good.
What's the most annoying song you've been forced to listen to while driving during this tour? If there is one.
We've been listening to a lot of Phil Collins. For some reason, I don't know why, I've been sitting in the back of the van and people keep playing Phil Collins, and I find that quite annoying.
How about the others?
I keep hearing My City keeps getting played. I don't know who keeps playing it up the front, but
It's Marshy.
yeah.
He's got to listen to it so he can mix it properly. So he's like, yeah, I might just take some fucking 4K out of this and put a bit of this in there, and I'll just put the modular oversized, the synthesizer over this. It'll really bring out the 18K in this. I'm like, yep, 18K. Yeah, whatever that is, that's gonna fucking do this, and vocals are gonna be fucking doing this, and I don't know. We always play good music. Yeah. We like 80s, 90s classic hits, a bit of R&B, you know, Montel Jordan, fucking Salt and Pepper.
A lot of gangster rap.
A lot of gangster rap, a lot of hip hop, a bit of metal here and there, but we listen to metal all day. It's the last thing you want to fucking hear when you're trying to get some sort of sleep.
Exactly.
You're like stoned on the floor of a van. It's got like this. Sleep on something that's doing that for 10 hours. It's not the fucking greatest environment.
So Travis, I got to speak to you a couple of weeks ago, and you said that your goal on this tour was to hold a koala. Did you get a chance to do that?
Very first day, yeah.
How was it?
Oh, we got there and then, or got to Australia and then had a day off in the most expensive fucking country in the world. Apparently. But it was totally worth it. You got to go, and I've just always wanted to come to Australia my entire life. I was a little fucking kid, and koala, I don't know, maybe it's just an early association with koala bears and fucked out Dundee and all that crap, but the one thing I took away from it was they got koala bears, you know, so, among everything else, apparently. So to answer the question earlier, that was actually my highlight so far. So it was kind of weird to have that right off the bat when they got here, you know what I mean?
It's all been downhill since then.
Yeah. No, this is like, honestly, it's a lot of speak for the rest of the guys. We've all said we think this might be the most favorite tour we've done. We've done almost 30 state-sized tours that have been insane, and a bunch of Europe and Mexico, Canada, all that shit. But Australia is where it's at. What we've been waiting for. So thank you.
All right, anytime, mate.
I'm throwing our name out.
Youngie, roughly how many jars of Bonox have you been asked to sign on this tour?
A few.
What the fuck is Bonox?
It's like gravy.
It's like,
I thought it was like
kind of like
Vegemite.
Vegemite.
Yeah.
But it's a drink. And it was like
Beef
and it's
stuff.
got beef shit in it. So yeah, it's not cool.
Do you ever get sick of
I haven't
people
tried
making?
Vegemite. No.
Do you ever get sick of people making
No.
references to Bonox?
Oh look, it's funny for a little while. It was funny the first couple of times. Yeah, but you know, it's
One hour's welcome.
it's whatever. You know.
Sorry, you can't reverse it.
No, I know.
He's been wanting to use that.
Yeah.
She's been building it up.
Just shoot me. Yeah.
Make a difference.
But I've signed quite a few actually, and yeah, it's. But I'm not going to drink the shit. No way.
Drinking on
Slats
stage.
does.
Wait. It's a drink?
It's a drink.
That has a drink with beef.
Beef stock.
It's kind of like a really rich, watered down gravy.
Warm it up. Then drink it?
It sounds.
Yeah, you have it with like hot water, like you have a coffee.
Okay.
It's like a beef
We
coffee.
should've
I'm thinking of
got
like
the
a
parking
carbonated
inspector.
drink or.
He's coming. He's coming today.
It's gnarly, man.
Every
Friday,
Friday,
you gotta try.
Fine.
No, you
Nice.
can't.
But it was a big hit in the 60s and 70s, I think.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
I asked my mum about it. She's like, "Oh yeah, Bonox, great. Yeah, we all used to love Bonox back in the day." And I was like,
I used to drink when I was sick.
"Yeah."
But CJ, you're starting to look like Jesus more every time I see you.
Our Lord and Saviour.
It looks like you cut your hair though recently.
No, I haven't. Look at it.
It's still long.
It's not long, it's longish, but I'm trying. I do 100 strokes with the brush on either side every day like Marsha Brady. I use good shampoo and conditioner, keep my scalp moisturised and dandruff free. But I'm getting there, it'll come.
Like the eagle
I know you hate the bloke, but is this intentional?
Yeah, it is. I love Jesus. He's the greatest man, Lord and Saviour. I can't live without him, and I need him in my life. He warms my life and gives me aspiration to talk about sadistic, devilish kind of things. Yeah, I guess like it's okay to look like someone that you hate and despise, I guess, you know. I didn't intentionally look like this, I just wanted a beard and long hair, and I don't think Jesus had blue eyes. I don't think he had nice hair, and I actually don't even think he really existed at all. So I don't know. Maybe people think I look like Jesus. Maybe those people have seen him. You know, who's not to say Jesus looks like Youngie? You know, like
Very attractive Jesus over here.
exactly. You know, Jesus could have spent some time with Buddha, just chilling out smoking crack on some rock in the middle of Israel, and then he's gone, "I'm going to shave my head like you, but the man, I'm going to do it." And then he went like full Buddha style. Who knows what Jesus looks like? Because he didn't exist. So, fuck Jesus.
Next question.
So for all you guys, I know that Thyitis Murder and Cattle Decapitation are a part of Summer Slaughter soon in the US, but do any of you see each other touring again, like together soon in the future?
Definitely hope so.
Yeah, I hope so. It's
I
been
hope
so much
these
fun.
guys. I really do hope for you guys that you can make it out to the States. It's
Thank you,
fucking-
Travis. It's fucking very
They're
nice.
fun as hell, and there's just not enough bands that just give it up like that anymore. You know, there's so much. So many
I've
people
seen a
just
band
trying to
like
sound like
yours in
everybody
recent
else.
times. Definitely not.
Very nice, man.
I was saying to someone the other day that I think you're like the best frontman I've ever seen.
It's awesome.
Or the craziest. Or the ugliest. I can't remember what it was, but
And anything else that you guys would like to say?
No.
It's the worst question you could ever ask.
Yes.
how I
So
end
many
it.
things I'd like to say. Well, I probably won't.
Alright, well, famous last words.
My
No.
famous quote is, my favourite quote in the world would be, I'm getting it tattooed, I can't even remember it right now, "Too weird to live, too rare to die."
remember that, kids. That's all I got.
Anyone else? Is that all you want to say?
No, it's been an awesome tour, and all the bands, the actual chemistry of the tour, I think, has worked really well. And yeah, it's just an honour to be a part of such an awesome bunch of bands coming together and smashing it out around Australia. It's been really cool.
Different genres and stuff.
Yeah, and it's good to see that, you know, extreme music in all its forms can work together.
Yeah.
So well. So that's whatever it was, a social experiment or whatever the fuck it was, it fucking worked.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
So yeah, I think it's perfect for every band because like there's fans that we would never have get a chance to play in front of, and like the other bands as well possibly. So you pick up those extra little bit of fans you never would have picked up along the road, and you know you meet some good people and you make friends for a lifetime, and you know rock and roll.
Yep.